we had already requested for a meeting with the University of Namibia management so we can kind of sit on the table and discuss on what grounds students will come back, if there are regulations put in place of social distancing, if things are put in place for hostel returns and things like that. But that meeting was never honored. And even a day before the announcement of the disallowance of the students returning, we still engaged the management to ask for a meeting. However, that meeting never took place.
SRC President Chinola Nausep said that they don't understand why grade 11 and 12 learners are allowed to return, but university students are still at home.
Not see a need why institutions of higher learning should also not have face-to-face learning and do their practicals. Now the logic is that if primary school kids are going back, of course under the strict regulations, the University of Namibia is not asking all 27,788 students to return. No, we have a very small number of students that are affected by online learning, and those are the very small number of students that we are pleading for the ministry and the university to bring back. We also understand that the University of Namibia has failed at prior informing students on what basis they will return and on which specific students will then be allowed to come back to the university. Also in that direction, we'd like to implore UNAM to let us know on what criteria are these students of ours that are affected by online learning being bring back.
Nausep added that the information they have received from the UNAM management was that they are ready to allow students back and have put in place the precautionary measures.
Whether the University of Namibia is fully ready, by providing the basic substructure so that students live in a healthy, sanitized environment, that I'm not 100% sure. But what I am sure about is that we have the substructure to allow students to come back. The best I know, hostels were being fixed, internet was fixed, the hostels were fumigated. Therefore, we have no excuse to not bring students back as the environment is safe to entertain it. So we understand that yes, there are students that are stranded, yes, there are students that are in their hostels at some campuses waiting for their classes and practicals to resume, but as per the directive by the Honorable Minister, that is not happening. And that is why we are having this call today, so that our students can be allowed to come back to their campuses, come back into their lab with strict regulations to do their practicals, do their clinicals. Those that need be must have their face-to-face classes.
UNAM SRC is calling on the Higher Education Ministry to allow the university to open so that the students can resume with their studies.